Hi, my friends. So if you like this kind of stuff, my website is tombirkenmeyer.com. Just get all here on social media, tombirkenmeyer.com. So let's be the few who want to look into the future. And by the opposite of that, there's a lot of people that only look at today and the past, especially when it comes in terms of our money, our health, our skills, and what we know and what we think we know. So let me give you a couple examples of what I mean by that. And I'll just use my own story, and you can draw parallels onto yours and whatever else you might think of along the way. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Meraki. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. And hello, everyone else. So take health, for example. I got started on my personal health journey at the same time I started on my new financial journey over 10 years ago. So I didn't know what the hell I was doing with health. I knew nothing about it. And I didn't know anything about money except how to show up at some job and sell my time for it every day, which is the dumbest thing imaginable, and almost everyone does it, including yours truly, a long time ago, but not anymore. But I didn't know any of those things. And for a long time before I got started, up to the point that I got started, I could only look at the present moment. Yeah, I have no skills in these areas. I don't know anything about health. I don't know anything about how to get better money. And I don't know anything about how I'm going to open up my freedom of time so I can spend my time doing what I want to do. Don't know any of those things. And now I would also look at my past like, yep, I would show up. I would do what I was supposed to do. I got merit increases. I went above and beyond. It landed me on the unemployment line. That didn't work out. And all the times that I've been burned and lied to and all these other things. So that was me looking at the past, rationalizing why my present sucked so badly that I wasn't very happy with at the moment over 10 years ago. But then I had a mental shift and I started looking into the future, and it's like, okay, I want these things. I want better health. I want better money. I want to have some time freedom. I don't want to depend on a job or some boss or living underneath the thumb of somebody that can tell me what to do. I want all these things. But now I'm going to start looking to the future, and it's like, I don't know how to do these things, but there's no reason I can't learn it. I've learned new things in the past. So now I'm looking into the future, and it's like I just draw a line in the sand. So let's learn these things. So what, I have a past of being a special ed student, riding the short bus and getting straight D's in school and piss poor health at 30 years old. I drew a line in the sand, and it's like, okay, I have zero income, but I'm going to learn. So let's learn how to do this. So the girl I was dating at the time over 10 years ago, hi Preeti, hi Bernadette, hi everyone else, Carrie, hi. Good, I did pronounce it correctly, good. All right, so the girl I was dating at the time over 10 years ago, she got involved in a home business around health and fitness and making residual money by adding health and wealth to our lives. And so she invited me. I said no for 3.5 months because I was looking at the present. It's like, I don't have the money, I can't do it. And I got this past, and I don't have the skills or the confidence, and I'm not very happy, so I can't do what you're doing. So I said no for 3 months. And then a light bulb switched in my head for various reasons, and I'm like, all right, I can learn these things. Let's figure it out. I'm a curious guy. That was my saving grace, being curious and just wanting to learn something new beyond what I already knew. So after 3.5 months of saying no, I said, yes, I need this. I need this in my life. I need this health and this wealth and the reasons for it. I just want my time freedom to do what I want, not have to depend on some job or some boss or employer to take care of me. So I got in, not knowing anything about what I was doing, but because I was able to look into the future instead of staying stuck in the present and in the past, I just began that learning process. And from there, I figured a lot of stuff out. And I'm still figuring stuff out. So learning is a lifelong process. We all know that. But that's what I mean by the title of this whole video. It's let's be the few who look to the future instead of the many that are stuck and can't look beyond what they see in the present and stuck in the past to rationalize why they're not very happy in the present with, you know, their job, their money, their health, their wealth, their skill set, and whatever else is going on. Does that make sense, everybody? I thought so. So that's all I wanted to talk about. And last but not least, perhaps the most important part of this video, if you all are seriously, you get turned on, not just interested, but there's a sincere, like you're turned on by the whole idea of adding health and fitness and wealth and freedom to our lives, and you want to make residual money doing that like I've been for over 10 years, and you love learning beyond what you already know, learning something new, then private message me. I'll show you what I've been doing for over 10 years, and if it turns you on too, then we will do it, and you'll be part of this particular community and group of people helping people accomplish all of those things. And it took me only 2.5 years to not need a job anymore. So that was a very long time ago. but that was doing it in my precious minutes of spare time. And that was part of looking into the future, because that was one of the things I said to myself, I don't have time. I'm going to school full time and a half. I got my elderly parents that need time and attention and other things going on. That was one of the reasons I was saying no for 3.5 months, was the time. I have no income, so no money. But then I began looking to the future. It's like, well, what if I just had this new attitude of, let's figure this out. Let's get outside of that stupid box. That's a big part of it. So 2.5 years in my precious minutes of spare time is what it took to get to that place where I was both extremely physically healthy and at a place financially where I no longer needed a boss or to live underneath the thumb of somebody that could tell me what to do. And that's the coolest thing in the world. That turns me on, baby. So if that turns you on too, adding health and wellness and fitness to our lives, and you love learning, and you're a curious person, curious enough to learn, and have an attitude of, let's figure this out, instead of, I don't know how, so let's not. I don't have time, I don't have money, so I can't. But if you're beyond that by now with your own emotional maturity and you want to figure stuff out, then private message me. I'll show you what I've been doing. And if it turns you on, we'll do it too. Okay? For all of you that just joined, hi Amber, hi Aaron. I'm ending this now, but it'll be archived on my Facebook timeline and as soon as I click this finish button here. Take care, everybody. And my website is tombirkenmeyer.com, just like it's spelled here on social media, tombirkenmeyer.com. And I'll hear from you via private message very soon. Mwah!